Hey folks, it's Eddie Marathon. It's day 29 of ZENVEDA, coming near the end here. Today was a fun day. We did the first ever Slow Runners Club virtual 5K. Had a really good time doing that. I did that this morning. For those of you who are watching this and are not a member of the Slow Runners Club, what's holding you back? Come on, if you even like to walk, you ought to join, okay? You don't have to be a runner, okay? It's a Slow Runners Club. Come ahead and join us. We have a closed Facebook page. Just send a request on Facebook. We'd love to have you. So that was a real fun time here this morning. I did that earlier today. But the thing I really want to talk to you about, believe it or not, is college football, because college football is upon us, and it is Saturday, and a lot of the college teams are going to be starting up here soon. And I went to Notre Dame, and I graduated in the mid 1980s, and I just love Notre Dame. And it's a big part of my life. Notre Dame, the campus, the experience is very much a home away from home for me. And as I look back at my years there, which I can't help but do, having dropped off my kids at college, here in the last week and this week, it brought back a flood of memories. And so I'm looking at that college football season ahead. I'm thinking about my kids in college. I'm thinking about my college experience. And I'm really excited about this year's season for the Irish. I hope they're going to do really, really well. I think they are. And but I got to tell you, in thinking about when I first moved in, we've been moved my daughter in, and my son actually moved himself back to college and stuff. He could fit everything in the Jeep and got all his crap up there to Milwaukee, and he moved himself in, which is really cool. But I've helped him move in prior years, as a good dad would. But when you move into college, you've got lots and lots of gear. And I remember when my very first year at Notre Dame, we were moving in to my dormitory. There's no fraternities or sororities at Notre Dame. And I should point out that all the football players, all the athletes are spread amongst all the different dormitories. There is no such thing as like the football dorm or anything like that. They're treated as like regular students. And it was funny. My first year, I won't give his actual name, but he became a very, very well-known athlete in the NFL, and he was a prominent Notre Dame player. He ended up living across the hall from me, and he was a senior when I was a freshman. And I was in this very, very old dorm. I mean, this dorm was incredibly old. They had two sections, okay, that were connected. And all we knew is that the new section was built in 1929. And the place stunk. It stunk like urine and beer. And we were in the basement. And the basement of this old dorm was called the Mole Hole. And the about 30, 40 guys who lived in the basement, and I was a freshman, I was one of them. We moved down there, but this fella, Greg, I won't say his real name, he lived across from me. And now my mom and dad are helping me move in, and I'm very close to my family, and I'm the oldest. So, just imagine a mother and a father moving, their firstborn into college, and they were trying to hold back the tears and this kind of stuff, or making all these trips from the car to the mole hole and this and that. Well, it turns out this fella, Greg, he was going to go take a shower, and the shower is right next to his room, just down the hall, just a ways. And he is very, very large. I mean, think like Arnold Schwarzenegger built, okay? I mean, just solid as a rock. I mean, big muscles, huge forearms. I mean, the guy was just like a rock, right? And so he's got a towel, and he's stripped down to nothing but a red Speedo. Yeah, as a big black guy with nothing on but a red Speedo. And my mom, kind of weepy, comes down the stairs, turns the corner, bumps into him. I mean, the guy's almost naked. And my mom is like, and my mom's she was only 5'2", okay? And she was kind of like a little stunned and just gave him my Oreo cookies and said, "Here you go." He goes, "Well, thank you." And anyway, he put the cookies back in his room. He took a shower and stuff. And, well, we said our goodbyes. And sure enough, every time my folks came to visit, my mom made sure to bring Oreo cookies. And in fact, Greg always asked when my parents were to come because he loved the Oreo cookies. And he's always like, "Hey, when's your mom coming?" And even after he played in the NFL, he came back for a few games, and saw him at senior bar, and he always asked about the Oreo cookies and my mom. And I could still see my mom just kind of stunned by his rather large, but yet almost naked presence. So she gave him a present and said, "Here you go," And anyway, she had a big laugh at over the years and stuff. And anyway, it's kind of fun. All that's coming back. So yes, we're thinking college football, but I couldn't help but think of some of those fun move-in stories. I hope you enjoyed it too, and hope wherever you are, you run your miles and you're sharing your gifts. You have a great time with life. Okay. So enjoy life. Get out there and share your stories, share your miles with the world. We'll see you, folks.